Wayne, come on, Weezy. Before we start this video, if you watch his channel, you know me. Lil Wayne is one of my biggest inspirations when it comes to rapping. Lil Wayne is one of the greatest rappers to ever touch the microphone to me. He's probably one of the greatest, probably the greatest punchline rapper we've ever heard. But that boy be off the jinky sometimes, bro. Put the cup down, bro. We got a new video. Lil Wayne talks about Not Like Us, Kendrick Lamar, Drake. Shout out to Chig Smooth. Protect hip hop culture at all costs. Link in the pinned comment. Let's go.
YouTube. Chigs. Get ready. You know what to do, Chigs.
Listen to Chig Smooth.
Hey, Chig Smooth. Appreciate all the coverage that you've been doing. I've been watching your shit for a while. I just subscribed to your...
What's up, everybody? It's your boy, B-R-E-A-D, Fox, reporting from the Chigs Universe, and today we are talking about this man, Lil Wayne. There's been a running joke with Lil Wayne that he kind of just doesn't know anything that's going on, and he's actually 100% oblivious to reality. Why?
I really hate that narrative, too, because... we'll talk about that, too, but I think... At first, it started off like a little tongue-in-cheek joke, but it's starting to get to the point, I even said this on Twitter, where he's either using this as like something to get away with taking accountability for things he does, which I think that's what it is, or it's getting to the point where it's not just I'm in my own world. It's starting to feel like early dementia. Like some of the things he's not aware of that he says he's not, as somebody who's a big Lil Wayne fan and cares, it's if this is real, if this is genuine, and he's this oblivious, it's starting to feel like dementia. It's not even feeling. And as he gets older, it's getting worse if anybody's paying attention. So that's something I said too, is like, bro, I hope you're just finessing, which I think you are. Because if not, something might be seriously wrong, bro, with him, like, his memory, seriously. Like,
because he's so much in his own world that he really just doesn't pay attention to that.
But I don't believe that, because as somebody who thinks this is one of the greatest rappers ever, the references he makes in music when he's rapping lets me know he's aware. And there's certain things that he acted like he wasn't aware of here that he was 100%, because even in this interview, he said he didn't know Kanye West and Lil Wayne, and Jay-Z dropped Watch the Throne. But him and Jay-Z were literally beefing during Watch the Throne. He said multiple times where he out loud would speak about Watch the Throne. Dissed them a couple times. The Baby Money, Lady Money, that's during Watch the Throne. So
outside
that's just a
now,
lie.
Today
if
he
not
actually
a lie,
sat down
wrong.
with Rolling Stone, kind of sort of like a press release for his new upcoming album, and he spoke on some things such as features that are going to be on the album.
And we didn't need this for the rollout to Carter. I feel like this messed up, like muddied up the rollout for Carter 6. We could have just talked about Carter 6, bro, because I'm excited for Carter 6 way more than I care any more about the Super Bowl, any more than I care about his attachment to Not Like Us.
But of course, I just want to, as we always do on the internet, we gravitate to the very, very salacious stuff. So of course, some of the things that we were expecting him to speak on, of course, is 1, Kendrick Lamar, 2, anything that has to do with Drake, and then
Wayne
3, if we get lucky, something about what's going on right now.
I love you, Wayne. I love you.
In the article, Wayne even goes on to address what we were all wondering about, the whole Super Bowl controversy, and him feeling a way about are performing at the New Orleans Super Bowl. So in the article, this is exactly what it says. Wayne tells me things are fine between him and Lamar. Wayne called the LA rapper ahead of the Super Bowl to clear the air and to encourage him. Early on in the last year's GNX album, Lamar had rhymed irony. I think my hard work let Lil Wayne down. A day later, Wayne made an ex-post warning. I just be chilling and they still come from my head. Let's not take kindness for weakness. Let this giant sleep. Those lines spurred speculation that Wayne was set to insert himself into Drake's beef.
There you go, pause.
Hey, yo.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That was crazy.
That was crazy.
Crazy.
Against Lamar following the Super Bowl snub. Wayne seems to not quite remember the post when I bring it up. I sound like I'm talking about the media because I said they. He says, in fact, Wayne says that he didn't pay attention to Lamar and Drake's war of words. I'm going to give you the perfect example, he tells me. I went on stage and I was singing this song and they thought I was dissing. The song was Not Like Us, Lamar's smash hit. Wayne burrows his face into the arms of an accent chair while laughing about unknowingly rapping along to a Drake diss track.
All right, so this is another one of those moments where I go, this is not cute, bro. This is not funny. This is like, because there's two realities here. The actual reality is Wayne is 100% aware. let me not say the actual. What's most likely the actual reality is Wayne is 100% aware. Wayne 100% knew what he was doing, and something changed where he doesn't want to look like he was doing that stuff. Because just think of this: it's either that, or Wayne is so oblivious to what's going on that it's literally detrimental to people that he's cool with. That's not noble, right? So you're so unaware what's going on, you don't even know when one of the biggest people you've ever brought into rap, if not the biggest person that is being dissed, now that's speaking on your, that's just weird. And if when you were doing the Not Like Us, right? We knew what you were doing, even the way you were saying it. They not like, right? So I 100% believe you knew what you were doing. You'll do that. I know you do. I know you did. If you're trying to tell me now you don't remember that it was a Drake this, then this feels like dementia. It just feels like your brain is not retaining memories. And this isn't like, I hate when people just keep this whole, oh, Wayne just be in his own little world. It's like, I don't know, bro. Wayne's been doing substances for a long time. Wayne has done some outlandish things that has some outlet. I still remember when he had the seizure. People act like that didn't even happen. People don't even care about that. And it feels more like a deterioration of a brain. That's what it's feeling like. More than, I don't know what's going on, it's me. It feels like more of the consequences of doing the substances he's been doing for as long as they're doing it. If he wants me to believe it's true, which I don't.
I didn't want my dude to be mad at me, he says. I didn't even know it was Kendrick. For the most of the rap world, the Drake Lamar beef was hot button news. It didn't make a blip for Wayne.
That's a lie. That's just a lie, bro. That's a lie. That's a lie. Wayne knew what was going on. Wayne was aware during the Super Bowl stuff. Wayne, even during the Super Bowl stuff when Nicki Minaj and Birdman and all them were speaking, Wayne knew what was going on. He even said, people just don't be paying attention. When Wayne was speaking, remember that video he made where he was sad that he didn't make the Super Bowl? You clearly knew he knew that there was things going on. And when he went on Skip Bayless's, they already talked to him about this, so he was aware. He's already given this story before. So now him acting like he wasn't aware of new information is weird. You already said you knew what's going on.
Pointed to a nearby TV playing ESPN. He declares, if it don't happen on this channel or FS1, I wouldn't know that happened. So he literally was claiming that he had no clue that it was a diss song towards Drake, and that's the only reason why he sung along. But if we're being real, a lot of people are just not believing that. Now, granted, we do have this ongoing joke saying that Lil Wayne just doesn't pay attention to the outside world. But in the song, like Wayne himself is referenced. Drake's name is also dropped. And on top of that, the key line in the song is with the name OVO.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And Wayne is a lyricist's lyricist. That's what I'm saying. He's lying. It's a bad lie too, because if you want me to believe, go listen to Lil Wayne and Eminem talk about writing lyrics in their lyrics. If you want me to believe this same person heard Not Like Us and was not able to comprehend that I was a Lil Wayne, a Drake diss, then you're just saying he's an idiot. Wayne is Wayne is kind of just want us to believe he's stupid at this point, and I don't believe it for a second. Wayne, you're just lying at this point. But it's cool. I don't know why you lying. I wish you'd stop doing this. But like, I will never believe Certified Lover Boy. You no longer can. Oh, now I'm supposed to believe Wayne no longer can break down lyrics. Now Wayne doesn't understand what he said in Baka. He said OVO. He said, "Hey Drake." He said, "Hey Drake." Stop it, Wayne.
It's clearly Drake's album. Certified PDF file follows that.
Stop!
So it would be hard for us to believe that Wayne didn't know. Then
and I'm not a Lil Wayne hater. There's a lot of people gonna make these videos and kick his back, and I'm not going to. I will kick his back. I take that back. I'll kick his back if for lying. But I'm just more like a homie. Like, come on, my nigga.
Because of the ongoing joke, and we kind of just know that's how Wayne is. I sort of believed it until I continued to read the article, and then Wayne says something that I just absolutely 100% refuse to believe. And I'm not going to believe it, and I don't think anybody's buying it, right? He goes on to then say he had no clue that Kanye West and Jay-Z dropped a collab album titled Watch the Throne. Now, that's when I said, you know what? I've been watching Wayne for long enough to know that that's such a lie.
There's two things. It's either it's obviously a blatant lie, and it just feels like him backtracking because during that time him and Jay-Z were kind of beefing. Either that, or you're just saying, yes, I have dementia. I have dementia. Because he was not only aware of Watch the Throne, he was a part damn near of the rollout of Watch the Throne. Him and Wayne and Jay-Z were sending shots back and forth. There's a clip where Lil Wayne is on stage with Young Money, and he says something about, like, I was with a bad bitch, and she said she wanted to watch something, and she said, not the throne. Like, stop it. Come on.
Stop and call cap. Why?
Stop.
Because not only has Wayne been questioned about Watch the Throne numerous
So
times in
many,
different
like,
interviews,
you're lying
he's also
now. You're lying
even
now,
referenced it himself. And what am I talking about? I'm talking about from this freestyle from the 2012 pre-Grammy show where he actually takes a jab at Jay-Z using a Watch the Throne bar. Check it out.
Yep, this is the clip.
Young Money, Christina Milian. And other than that, I ain't really got nothing else to say, but I'm in a bad red bomb. I took the bitch home. I asked her what she want to watch. She said, surely not the throne.
So either we
now,
like, come
if
on,
that
Wayne,
wasn't enough
bro,
evidence,
like,
I'm gonna continue to build my case on this because
on,
I
Wayne,
feel as
gang.
though this needs to stop, and I'm not the only one that
Wayne,
feels
you
this
gotta
way.
stop this, bro.
As you can see, for those of you who were paying attention, you may have seen Elliot Wilson also tweet about this. He actually said,
That's
and
a
I
fact.
quote, "The Tunchi doesn't remember or know anything narrative must cease."
And I think it's weird, Wayne. Wayne has literally messaged me and shouted me out before. So I talked to him through with love. I'll never know if he watching or not because nigga watch some of them. I just want to say, like, this narrative of where I place you it's like you're stripping yourself down. It's like you'd rather want us to believe that you're so unaware it's almost to a point of ignorance than you're just do things sometimes that you don't agree with later. Like, I don't understand that. Why do you want us to think you're stupid? I refuse it. I refuse it.
Exhausting. Ha. It proves I'm not the only one that notices that this is absolutely
I think
BS.
everybody
He
knows.
100% knew about that,
I think
right?
everybody.
Also, back in 2011, Drake actually did an interview with XXL, and in that interview, he actually confirmed that the joint project that he was working on with Lil Wayne was scrapped
because of Watch the Throne. That's why I said he was basically a part of the rollout of Watch the Throne. And then y'all remember the lady money, y'all ain't even got, baby money, y'all ain't even got my lady's money. I think Jay-Z said that on Ham, nigga. He said that on Watch the Throne.
Due
and
to
then
the
Lil
fact
Wayne
that
responded.
Jay-Z
Like,
and Kanye West.
Lil Wayne said something first. Jay-Z said, then he responded. Like,
Without
come
that
on,
Watch the
I don't remember
Throne
who said
album.
first.
So here in the interview, you can see where he says, "Me and Wayne scrapped the idea of a collaboration album. Drake told XXL exclusively, we just agreed that it would be looked upon as, it would be sort of this competition with
Nothing wrong
Watch
with
the
that.
Throne. I feel like it would get caught in the whirlwind of hype. Wayne agreed. We just said if we do it, we'll do it down the line, but right now is not the time." This interview actually came right before Drake dropped his Take Care album, and in the interview, Drake confirms that Wayne knows exactly what Watch the Throne is. Also, for context, for those of you who may not know, Watch the Throne was actually up for a Grammy. Guess which album? That's right, you guessed it, the Carter.
Yeah,
Lil
like
Wayne's
Wayne,
Carter,
stop,
Lupe
bro.
Fiasco's Lasers, Jay-Z and Kanye West Watch the Throne, Nicki Minaj's Pink Friday, and Kanye's My Beautiful Dark
Weezy.
Twisted Fantasy were all
Weezy,
up
man.
for Best Rap Album in 2012 at
I gotta say this before the video ends. Monday, you know what I mean? I got my single. I can't decide if I want to name it 3235 yet or Vengeance is Mine. Y'all put in the comment section which one y'all like more. But I got a single and music video coming. I said Saturday originally, but there's rumor going around that something big might be dropping tomorrow. So I kind of just, you know me, let y'all walked out the way because mess around and get a new Kendrick video. So Monday I will be dropping. Stay tuned. We got a lot of things and people to address.
the Grammys. The same Grammys that Lil Wayne actually dissed Jay-Z at using a Watch the Throne reference. So, with all of these things put into play, I can, without a doubt, refutably say that Lil Wayne 100% knew what Watch the Throne was. And if he knows what Watch the Throne is and he's leaning into this narrative of not knowing anything, you have to sit there and wonder, what else is he capping about?
Everything.
Did he really
Everything,
not
bro.
know that Drake was the target
Lil Wayne is a hip hop nerd, bro. He knows what's going on.
of not like us, or did he just really not care? Because at that time, there was numerous rumors saying that Lil Wayne and Drake were not really on the best terms. So, who knows? But I'd love to know how you guys feel, so...
Yo, let me know what you think. Is Wayne aware, or is he just and he's just lying, or does basically he's getting early on dementia? That's really the only two options. It's what it's seeming like. Because now when he's pretending like he doesn't know, he should definitely know. Like things that he's pretending to know, things he was directly involved, not know things he was directly involved in. So it's just feeling more. Let me know. Monday, new single, love y'all.